The chief executive officer of a blockchain business called Ripple has some harsh things to say about the Securities and Exchange Commission in the United States. At the company's Ripple Swell conference in Dubai, Brad Garlinghouse expressed his opinion to CNBC's Dan Murphy that he believes the agency has lost sight of one of the most important responsibilities it has as a regulator. In my perspective, the Securities and Exchange Commission has lost sight of their primary responsibility, which is to protect investors. And the issue that arises is, who exactly are they guarding on this trip? According to Garlinghouse, when CNBC attempted to get a comment from the SEC, however, no one from the agency could be reached immediately. In 2020, the SEC brought charges against Ripple and its officials alleging that the company had engaged in a $1.3 billion securities fraud through the selling of XRP to individual investors. According to the allegations made by the regulatory body, Ripple did not register an ongoing offer and sale of billions of XRP tokens to investors. As a result, the investors were deprived of necessary disclosures on XRP and Ripple's business. The price of XRP as of right now is $0.65, and the trading volume for the past 24 hours was $1.3 billion. The price of XRP has decreased by 0.1% during the previous 24 hours, but it has increased by 4.4% over the past 7 days. There are currently 48 billion XRP coins in circulation with a total quantity of 100 billion coins available. It is important that you remember that the rates listed here could have changed by the time you watch this video, because investing in the cryptocurrency market is fraught with danger, and because the content of this post does not constitute financial advice, you should conduct your own research before making any purchases. Alright, let's not squander any more of your time. Let's get started. Ripple and SEC are getting ready to go on to the next step of their litigation. The SEC lawsuit against Ripple has been successful for the company on multiple fronts, but it does not appear that the fight is done just yet. The appeal made by the SEC to contest its historic loss against Ripple was denied, and the SEC's accusations against the executives of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, and Chris Larson were also rejected. This rendered the trial that was supposed to take place in 2024 invalid. Ripple is reportedly currently in the damages phase as indicated by crypto legal experts. John Deaton, the founder of Crypto Law, proposes a win scenario for Ripple that has a 99.9% chance of happening, in which the company pays penalties of no more than $20 million. Ripple and the SEC are getting ready to move on to the next stage of the litigation, as both parties have presented a suggested timeline to Judge Torres' court regarding the discovery of potential remedies and the filing of briefs. According to the contents of a document that was distributed by James K. Fillon, the SEC has proposed allowing remedy-related discovery to be conducted within 90 days following the entry of a scheduling order by the court. Ripple may object to the SEC's intention to seek certain discovery that postdates the complaint and that it thinks important for its claims for injunctive and monetary remedies. The SEC plans to seek this discovery and considers it relevant for its claims. Both of these provisions will take effect no later than 4 to 5 days after the scheduling order is entered. If you are still viewing the video, you can be of assistance to the channel by giving this video a like, subscribing to the channel. According to one analyst's projections, the value of XRP may increase by 900% and reach $6.06. The cryptocurrency known as XRP, which is utilized by the financial technology business Ripple, has experienced a phenomenal year in 2023. Since January, the price of the token has increased by more than 90%. Despite the fact that XRP's daily charts had a fall of 6%, analysts believe the asset will soon begin to build more steam. Ripple's XRP may be about to embark on a surge of 900% as forecasted by cryptocurrency researcher Tony the Bull, a trend that the token had not seen since 2017, right before one of its bull runs, is mentioned by the researcher. The market expert believes that XRP has created the same one-year Japanese candlestick configuration as it did in late 2017, just before it experienced a 900% candle. If the price of XRP were to increase by 900%, it might reach roughly $6.06, which would be over double its all-time high of $3.40, which it reached in January of 2018. How much money would you need to invest for Ripple's XRP to reach $6.06 per coin for you to become a millionaire? If the price of XRP reaches $6.06, an investor would need around 151,516 tokens to have a worth of $1 million if the price stays at that level. At the current exchange rate, the price of 151,516 XRP tokens is approximately $98,182. In the event that the asset does succeed in reaching this price threshold, the return on investment would be rather significant. In addition to establishing the bullish pattern, the XRP coin has witnessed an uptick in positive sentiment among investors. One possible explanation for the improvement in sentiment is that a court in the United States has decided that the selling of XRP by Ripple does not constitute the offering of a security. The decision of the court was well received by the cryptocurrency community, which resulted in a modest uptick in the market as a whole. In addition to this, it allowed XRP to become one of the very first digital assets to be classified as a non-security under applicable law. In addition, numerous financial institutions all over the world are starting to work with Ripple as a partner. It would appear that traditional financial institutions all over the world are okay with the ideas and infrastructure proposed by fintech startups. A seasoned market veteran claims that XRP is now exposed to the Lollapalooza effect and forecasts a price of $90. A well-known cryptocurrency expert recently made an argument in favor of the bullish potential of XRP by comparing it to something he referred to as the Lollapalooza effect. He emphasized that the idea, which was initially conceived of by an investor, defines a circumstance in which a number of psychological and behavioral factors converge to have a significant effect on anything. The investor's claims that investor Munger used the Lollapalooza effect to illustrate how the interaction of various factors can synergize a subject to produce amazing results. The analyst has hypothesized that the asset known as XRP is going through a process that is analogous to this one. The mood may be broken down into its component parts, which are the various elements that surround the XRP ecosystem. To be more specific, the analyst noted a number of psychological and behavioral elements that when combined have the potential to lead to an extremely positive conclusion for XRP. He published a compiled list of 10 of these influential elements on the website. The regulatory status of XRP was at the top of the list. Xrp emphasized once again that XRP retains its one-of-a-kind standing in the cryptocurrency sector due to the fact that it is the only digital asset outside Bitcoin to have regulatory clarity. You may recall that in July of this year, a court in the United States determined that XRP does not qualify as a security. The second and third things that Xrp mentioned were the expansion of XRP's relationship with other institutions. SBI Holdings, the most important financial organization in Japan, said in September that it had begun utilizing XRP for international financial transactions. Interoperability, retail and institutional markets, micropayments for everyday use, liquidity, and market depth and integration with payment providers were some of the other factors that the analyst identified as having an impact on XRP. In the end, he is optimistic about XRP because he believes the cryptocurrency has the ability to make huge gains in the future. After XRP's price surpassed $0.65, an analyst predicted that the cryptocurrency's next objective would be between $1.10 and $1.40. In the meantime, he provided a more in-depth piece in October in which he highlighted that the lowest outlook for XRP is for the digital asset to trade at $6.06, while the maximum prognosis is for the digital asset to approach $90. The 68-month period of accumulation that has occurred since XRP's previous top serves as the basis for this extremely positive outlook. We would want to make it clear that this is not a channel designed with the express purpose of providing financial advice, and that we will never recommend that you put money into any particular business. This is basically a channel that is geared toward delivering instructional content right to your doorway. That's all for now. See you again.